There's a widow in sleepy Chester who weeps for her only son. There's a grave on the Pabang River, a grave that the Burmans shun. And there's Rudyard who tells how the work was done. It's not a squibbit in the jungle, somebody laughed and fled. And the man of the first Shikarist picked up their subaltern dead, with a big blue mark in his forehead and the back blown out of his head. Subada Pragtiwari Jemadar Hiralal took command of the party, 20 rifles in all, marched them down to the river as the day was beginning to fall. They buried the boy by the river, a blanket over his face. They wept for their dead lieutenant, the man of an alien race. They made a samadh in his honor, a mark for his resting place. For they swore by the holy water, they swore by the salt they ate, that the soul of Lieutenant Teshmit Sahib should go to his God in state, with 50 file of Burmen to open him heaven's gate. The men of the first Shikarist marched till the break of day, till they came to the rebel village, the village of Pabang May. A jingle covered the clearing, Caltharubs hampered the way. Subadar Pragtiwari, bidding them load with ball, halted a dozen rifles under the village wall, sent out a flanking party with Jemadar Hiralal. The men of the first Shikarist shouted and smote and slew, turning the grinning jingle onto the howling crew. The Jemadar's flanking party butchered the folk who flew. Long was the morn of slaughter, long was the list of slain. 50 heads were taken, 50 heads and twain. And the men of the first Shikarist went back to their grave again, each man bearing a basket, red as his palms that day, red as the blazing village, the village of Pabang May. And the drip, drip, drip from the baskets, red in the grass by the way. They made a pile of their trophies, high as a tall man's chin, head upon head distorted, set in a sightless grin. Anger and pain and terror stamped on the smoke-scored skin. Subadar Pragtiwari put the head of the bull on the top of the mound of triumph, the head of his son below, with the sword and the peacock banner that the world might behold and know. Thus the summit was perfect, thus was the lesson plain of the wrath of the first Shikarist, the price of a white man slain. And the men of the first Shikarist went back into camp again. Then a silence came to the river, a hush fell over the shore, and bows that were brave departed, and Snyder squibbit no more. For the Burman said that a Kula's head must be paid for with heads 50. There's a widow in sleepy Chester who weeps for her only son. There's a grave on the Pabang River, a grave that the Burmans shun. And there's a better Pragtiwari who tells how the work was done.